All right, so today's the day. Do ourselves a cast assessment. So, it's a nice day. It's not rainy. I got my hair cut. Probably looks terrible in this video. I don't really care. Anyways, keeping the hat on for that reason. So, first I want to caveat by saying that I'm really excited to get this season started. I think there's a lot of potential for me to go far, and there's a lot of potential for me to suck it up. So I'm just gonna go right into it and kind of, I don't know, get where I'm going here, and not spend too much time on an intro. First of all, again, if you don't know who I am, my name is Brock. This will be my 21st online reality game. I've been putting off kind of doing this one despite Austin's pleas, but since this is maybe one of the last orgs that I'll do as a newbie, I figured, you know what, I'm gonna go out, play Alice's, stop messing around and actually, do what I say I'm gonna do, and play those that are run by my friends, because those are way more fun than being nervous about being judged by whatever Spec Lounge is saying. Ones like these where somebody, like Alice or Austin are running it, I don't really care what people think. I'm just gonna do my thing. This shirt is also way too tight. I don't know what happened to it, but don't make fun of me. But here we go. We're gonna get into this cast assessment. First, we're gonna start with the A's. Aiden and Ashley. So Aiden, I have no idea who they are. I know that they have a Matt Rogers profile picture, which is cool. I like Matt Rogers. I'm a big fan of AUS Survivor, or Australian Survivor, whatever. And it's just, I don't know. He's a good player, I guess. All-Stars sucked, but he was probably one of the best parts of that season, to be honest. So that's it. Aiden, yeah, Matt Rogers. Sweet, whatever. Then there's Ashley. So Ashley, I played Soul with. She's one of the few Cosmic players on here, so we don't have to worry about the whole, so many Cosmic players. So Ashley is really fun. She's a really fun person. She's hard to talk to in the game. She's very busy in real life, and so she's not like a mega. Just making sure this is still recording. It's not like a mega conversationalist. The other thing about Ashley is if she's not working with you, she doesn't care. She'll just do her thing. It's pretty transparent a little bit if she's not. In Soul, it was very transparent. I mean, we'd be like, hello, good morning, how are you, through the challenge, oh, work's going great, and then the moment the challenge was over, it was like, nothing. So we'll see how it goes. I do feel like she'll be better this time because she knows me, we know each other, we'll have the icebreaker already done, however, whatever. So next, we get into Big Bad Bees. So I know I've been talking about it a little bit, but yeah, these bee people, they're really active. I know I'm a bee person, but I'm at the end of it. They may or may not have a pre-game alliance. No one's reached out to me about one. I'm not making any claims. But I do want to go through it. So first there's Becca, who is, I'm guessing, a female. You never know unless you have a face reveal on these things. I mean, sometimes people say they're 28 when really they're 17, and sometimes they're 17 they say they're, when really they're 30. So I mean, I know I did that a little bit when it started. So I don't know anything about Becca. She seems like she's a very opinionated person, not unlike myself. So we might get along in the game as it goes. We'll see. I don't know. She made some comment about how you should only have 2 kids, or like you're doing a disservice to the entire world, which I'm going to hold against her. I just am, and this is what I'm going to do. We all look for these weird reasons to vote someone out. Oh, there you go. You gave me one. Then there's Benjamin. I don't know anything about Benjamin other than like every so often he'll just hop in the chat. This is shameless product placement, by the way. I'm getting paid to do this. So I don't know anything about him, whatever. And then there's Bill. So Bill and I played Ultimate All-Stars, Ultimate Survivor All-Stars together. For some reason I thought it was Zeorg's All-Stars, but it was actually Ultimate All-Stars. We were on the Villains Tribe. I actually looked back through our DMs. Really dry. I mean, like, no conversations. Basically nothing. He got voted out at the swap pre-merge, so I didn't ever have to worry about it. We never went to Tribal together. I thought we had, but we actually never did it as their original Villains group. So I don't even know. He might not even remember. That might be something that we could kind of joke around about. I have to go get me some ice cream here in a second. It might be something we joke around about a little bit. Who knows? But yeah, Bill, I don't know. He's one of these like Twitter personality guys where like he kind of seems like he bases his entire personality off of like a post on Twitter, and he gives it to you, and he wants to talk about it. I am not that way, and every person I've played these with that is like that, I have a hard time connecting with. I hope not. I mean, he seems like a really nice guy. He seems a lot different than when we originally played together. But yeah, man, if you want me to comment on like your Twitter, social media, pop culture of the day, it's just not gonna happen. So next we have, and I am gonna be looking down at my phone here just to check, make sure I'm getting these right. Next we have Bill. Or no, sorry, I already did Bill. Good luck, Bill. Next we have Blake. Now Blake is similar to Becca. I don't know him at all, but he is very active in the pregame spec lounge. He, like Becca, also thinks that having children is bad for the environment. So I mean, I just must be, again, it's they know that I have kids. I'm not a part of the B group with them, so they must. I'm just internalizing that has to be it. But he seems like actually a really nice guy. He does this weird thing where he kind of mocks everyone's job and kind of like lets everyone know that he has this really freaking amazing life. Ooh, I travel everywhere. Seems like, I mean, again, if I was playing poker with the guy, maybe we were having a beer or something, like he would actually be fun. But right now I'm just getting this vibe like, okay, bro, like we get it. You have a job that allows you to do things that you like doing, and that's great for you, but okay, whatever. I actually just don't care. But yeah, I don't know. Seems like a cool guy. Actually, probably seems like somebody who, when the game gets going, I'm gonna like him. So next we have Dylan. Dylan's profile picture is Space Ghost, I think, which is interesting because I have not seen a Space Ghost reference in like a decade. So he probably has a really good sense of humor. That's it. That's what I got for you, Dylan. I'm going to skip a little bit and go down to nature. What? Okay, Ryan R., who replaced someone. So he seems cool, I guess. He does the thing, and it's like Survivor, I think, as his name. I don't know. I don't know anything about this guy. Nothing. And you know what? I'm going to make him my ride or die. I am. Rye, me and you, buddy, we're going all the way. All the way to the end. You can't stop us. Next is Whale. So the only thing I know about Whale is he was in Harry Potter and got voted out for playing like too hard. Also know that he's in Cooper's All-Stars with the circle. He's apparently really good at apps. He's kind of a crack. I don't know. He's a whale, I guess. I take that means he's probably like really skinny or something. And it's just like some play on words. It's like a joke, or I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get these things. And that might not even be it. Again, I'm just giving myself reasons to vote these people out. That's pretty much how it goes. All right, so next, so now I want to, before I get into the captains, I'll go through kind of this list of people, all of which I've played with. So the first is John Marie. So John Marie and I played Soul together. We were part of Glass Floor. She is somebody that I am 1,000% positive at some point in this game I'm going to know that she needs to get out because she's like literally the social queen, and has only played like 4 orgs and is like one of the best there is already. Just she just has this way about her, you know, like she talks to you and you feel like, oh yeah, like she, yeah, me and her, like we're really vibing, man. And so I'm gonna want to work with her at a point because we are friends, and I will say that like I'll be very open. Like I've got people on here that I have known for a while and are very friendly with. So she's one of them. And I mean, if this is my last newbie org, it's gonna be great playing with her and some of these other people again. We'll see how it goes. I don't necessarily know if I'm the kind of player that like I actually know if we never end up on a tribe together before the merge, it's going to be really hard for me to work with her because I'm just not going to have any real reason to, I guess. So I don't know. We'll see. Then there's Marina. Marina is by far, not close, the best ally I've ever had on my Cosmic season in Venus. Her and I we just clicked. There was just something about the way we were together and the way we worked together that just was better than anything that frankly I've ever done. I don't know, and she's just a great player. The nice thing about Marina is that a lot of times she finds a way to like flame out. So it's possible that I don't even have to betray her down the line because there's really no way I beat her. So I've got to figure out, like her and John Marie, I've got to figure out a way. Like John Marie is not going to flame out. Marina might, just because she gets like really emotional and like she's like, what? And I'm saying that because I love you, Marina. So if you watch this later, which you might not, I'm saying this because I love you. And you're like a sister to me. You know that. Next is McCabe. Now McCabe is actually of the people that are playing, I have known McCabe the longest. So McCabe and I actually played on Ultimate Survivor 1 together, which was my second ever game ever. And was actually the first one I finished because I got out 18th of 42, but while that was going on, it was like right at the end game of Pori's. Or no, it was the second one I finished because Egypt was still going on at the time, and so was Survivor Big Brother 1. And so he actually was the first person that kind of taught me the whole, I'm going to talk to you constantly and over and over and over again, and when I stop, that means you're going. So playing with him and then reading his confessionals, and then what was fun is he went, I think, right before the merge. And so him and I got to formulate this pretty good friendship immediately after in the pre-jury lounge, and since then, I mean, we've been good. So, okay, if you're watching this, go Cats. So, a great guy, McCabe. Last thing, in Ultimate All-Stars, I did blindside him at 7, and I know that that's going to be in his mind. I know that it will. Because he not at the beginning, but toward the end, I know he's going to remember, like, yeah, remember that time you got me? So, I gotta keep that in mind. And last is Molly. So, Molly and I just got done playing Nat Viver together, where we started out on Venetian. Molly is really nice to talk to. She's actually so fun to talk to that I gave her a free month of Nitro just because, like, the conversation was great. I'm like, here, just take it. But she voted me out in Nat Viver. Again, no big deal. I hold no bad blood for people voting me out. The problem was she never talked to me about strategy ever. Never talked about strategy. And then the first moment that somebody was like, hey, let's blindside Brock, she goes, okay. After thousands of DMs, I think it was like 4,200 DMs over the course of 3 weeks. And just somebody was, Zero was just like, hey, let's vote out Brock. And she was like, fine, okay, no big deal. Like, After 3 weeks of literally never, ever, ever, and even when I would say, hey, do you want to talk some games, she would kind of like run away from it. And then try to bring it back to just like, ooh, let's talk about music. So I like Molly. She's super sweet. I have no desire to work with her. I can't work with somebody who runs from strategy and then like will immediately make a move for no reason. And that is not an isolated incident. It can't be. That's just the way she plays. It has to be. So, unfortunately, I know that about you now, Molly, and so. So let's get into the captains real quick. We'll finish this up. So we've got Braith, Cooper, and LSE. Braith, I know nothing about. I think I saw him on like some Reddit servers before. I know I've seen him. I've never really like fully spectated him. He seems like a nice guy. I mean, I have heard about something about Braith, and I can't remember, but it is what it is. Cool, Braith. Hey, be our buddies, man. You're not a part of that B group, neither. Then there's Cooper, who I know he won Ultimate 3, and it's weird because he seems like this huge meme, and I don't remember, like a year and a half, 2 years ago, I don't remember him being like this huge of a meme, but I mean, maybe he always was. I don't know. Anyways, I feel like Cooper and I will get along, at least initially, but I also think that of the people that are on this cast, Cooper probably has like a really good connection with like some of the random people that I mean, he probably knows Becca, Benjamin, Bill, Whale. I mean, he's probably like really good with those people. Which again, no shade. I have my pregame people as well, but can't be having that, Cooper. Can't be having you having friends. And then lastly, there's LSE. So LSE was like one of my 2 ride or dies in Soul. I think she's the best player on Discord. And when I say on Discord, I mean like on Discord. I don't just mean like of like a few series that I've seen. Like, you go into any series across the board, whether or not it's, you know, this small community, whether or not it's some of the things that branched out from Cosmic, whether or not it's, you know, our Survivor. She runs Charid.org. She's played Zero Orgs, came in 5th. She played Natviver. She's played freaking Dollar Viver and was an all-star in that on their season 10. She's basically an all-star in every season she plays. She comes in 2nd, 3rd, or 1st, and like, you know, in the top 5 because she can win comps. She's extremely social, and to be honest, she's just amazing. So not only is she like a top tier host, but she's also like I mean, she's an all around amazing player. And I think the only way she ever gets done in early is because she lives in Australia. And if like her job is kind of ramping up a little bit, she can be a little bit low active to the beginning, and that's it, man. If you don't get her right away, you're just not getting her, you know, unless there is like, you know, unless it's like Soul where she has absolutely no corner to turn to. That being said, I'm excited for round 2, but the first time she put me in like a bottle a little bit. I'm not gonna let her do that this time. But even if she does, that leash has got to be pretty short. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited about this season. I think it's going to be really fun. I think that's everybody, right? Yeah. So if I'm going to go through it real quick again, just people that like, I really think I get along with everybody. My first real pre-jury came this last one I played, and it took like all of the powers of the universe for that to happen. It took 2 people that refused to talk strategy, a person who didn't like me on day 1 that I'm pretty sure had some like meta problem with me that he didn't want to talk about, but literally reading through his copies, it was like the 2nd day he was like, this is an alpha player, I hate alpha players, I'm gonna make sure, and just mapped out exactly what he was gonna do and did it to me. On top of the fact that then I had somebody who I thought I was really close with like really blindsiding me. So it kind of took the perfect storm. So I think I'm social enough. I feel like I can get to the merge. The question is, I'm not very good at comps, so how do I navigate two things? Number one, can I be a big threat a little early, tamper that down in the middle, and then get to the end? Or how do I navigate where, like, I know 4 or 5 people on this cast, so how do I navigate where someone like Cooper, maybe even Braith, and probably Bill know 4 or 5 people as well? Because that's the thing that will get you, is if you don't know that, if I don't know that, like, let's say Whale and Bill are like best buds, and I'm not saying they are, but they could be. So anyways, I'm excited. I think this is going to be a really fun season, and sorry this video was long, but I mean, I am pumped. I'm ready to go. Don't draft me, because I don't win a lot, because I can't win comps at the end, especially in series like this where I'm sure it's going to be some asterisk or endurance or something that I can't do. And it's not a bad thing. I suck at those. I suck at everything, honestly, except for like being nice and like being really mad at Austin. Those are the 2 things I'm good at. All right, peace.